the whole thing.
You're on top of it, right?
Alright. Put this crap down. Don't touch that crap. Look at this. Oh, look at those feet. Look at those feet in stunning 720p resolution. Is it over? Is it finally over? Give him a nice uppercut. Give me your stuff. Give me your Twilight trousers. Give me your Twilight trousers. There's only one thing I know. Everybody else is dead. That's what I know. It took me 21 minutes. Thanks for playing. Oh my god, get out of my... Jesus Christ. Oh, you blocked 2 of my shots. Spell it Super Saiyan Jr. I spelled it S Saiyan Jr. So yeah, that was my name. Wait, I didn't have a mustache I've been meaning to catch that fire. Where's Omni? I've been meaning to catch his fire. I've been meaning to catch that fire. This is what Fongmatai was doing on the side. There he goes. That's what he sent me. that's what he sent me. Me. Let's do with eyes. I didn't do it. It's right there. You can't tell. It's right there. Anyway, enough of that. agree, Cats.
See their heart-shaped graffiti around, you know someone somewhere is crying with.
Well, hello. Since most of these games are like middle of the screen, I'm just going to play 4x3. So I'm telling you, a shmup cooked this rice? Yeah. I like that meme, actually. The shrimp fried rice. Welcome in, everybody. Well, there's a story to that. SHMUP meets is what a bunch of guys on the SHMUP forum used to call gatherings where people would join together and play a bunch of shoot 'em up games. Power up. But what's funny is that, yeah, turn my Xbox sideways. What's funny is that we threw SHMUP meets back in the day. I threw some parties at some friend's house, but we called it SHMUP meets with like MEATS because we would bring like burgers and bacon and stuff like that and grill them. And so it's like somebody brought like the Black Label bacon, which if you know cave shoot 'em up games, you know why that's funny. And so yeah, we were funny kids back in the day. Anyway, the purpose of today's stream is for me to play some shmups. I recently modded an arcade stick. I still have the VOD up, actually, I think. The VOD of me modding my stick. And then I modded my Xbox. My RGA Xbox. Which means... I'm gonna turn the music up a little bit and lower the sound effects. The sound effects are loud. Put them like underneath. I like the music. So I modded my Xbox 360. Apparently this is the thing you can do. If you have an RGH, reset, glitch, hack Xbox, or a JTAG, you can apparently flash a NAND. You can like flash your NAND NAND file. And you can enable support for other devices that use the X input protocol. So like any controllers that show up on your PC as like an Xbox 360 controller that was obviously made by a Chinese company, you can use those. And my wireless stick has an X input mode and it has a wireless dongle, so I'm playing with a wireless controller with my 360, but it's like a 2.4 gigahertz. And it's like instant reaction. It's really great. It works really fantastically. I'm very happy with it. You need to get a JTAG or an RGH. They're really cheap nowadays. They're worth the investment. But anyway, I'm going to try to play every cave shmup on my Xbox and then maybe a couple extra shmups. Fane Soul said he wanted to see Deathsmiles. I don't know why he's so into Deathsmiles. But I'll play it for him. But I'm gonna basically set the game to the easiest difficulty. I think I've already done it for this game. I'm gonna set the game to the easiest difficulty for each game I play. And I'm gonna try to go as far as I can in each game. And yeah, I already got a high score. I'm gonna try to go as far as I can in each game on the easiest difficulty. And then I'm going to... If I die, then I'm going to move on to the next game. That's basically what I'm going to do. So I'm going to set to easy, highest amount of lives, easiest that. I'm going to play with the remade. So this is the Xbox 360 version of Ketsui. This game has had several re-releases, including one on PS3 and one on PS4. The Xbox 360 only had one arranged version for the BGM. So we're gonna listen to that one. If I was playing on the PS4, I have all the other DLC ones. Ketsui Bomb. Ketsui Bomb is like your bomb goes off by itself if you get hit. I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna play the regular mode. And so here we go. Hopefully it'll appear normally. I think it does. I would usually play with linear shot because Loli's smile pack. What the worst marketing? It's the worst marketing ever. I never understood that angle. Like, I don't even like that game. And you know that, Vert. Because you know me, but... I don't know why they chose to market that game that way in America. They even had like a faceplate. You could get a faceplate. Deathsmiles in America came with a custom Xbox 360 faceplate when you like pre-ordered the game. Access Games, I think, was the one who was the developer, or the not the producer, but like the thing in America. They were the ones who like did the release in America, and yeah, that's what they thought was a good bonus. You had the faceplate and you sold it. I hope you got a lot of money for it. Because, yeah, that thing... Apparently some people really liked it. That thing was a keen item for collectors. I messed up. I'm on the wrong side. So I'll say that so far my stick feels pretty good. The joystick feels pretty responsive. I'm using the new JLX. I say new. It's new to me. I've never used a JLX stick before. And then Sanwa goes and releases a new JLX II like this past May, which changes the stick composition a bit more. So but this feels relatively responsive and it feels pretty good, so I'm gonna keep using it. Yeah, that's a Faint Soul. I don't think you've actually met PS You Love Me yet, a Faint Soul. PS You Love Me is a speedrunner friend of mine. I consider him a friend. I'm using my high-grade Sanwa buttons, the really big, the really nice ones that are meant for arcades that last forever. That's what I'm using right now. The buttons are nice. I mean, you saw me mod the stick, Durf Sonic, so you know. Really, the more important thing is that the stick is responsive. That's what we want. We want a responsive stick so that you can move on a dime and not get screwed over whenever something's getting shot at you. Yeah, I got a 1-up. There we go. But the buttons feel good, yeah, for sure. I'm not playing optimally. I also haven't played in a while, so I'm going to be out of practice. But this is my favorite shoot 'em up game. Ketsui is my favorite shoot 'em up game. So you learn something about me. Cave is my favorite shmup company. Cave Company, and then Ketsui is my favorite shmup. I just gotta do it. It's about to die. Also, I'm playing with a fresh Xbox account because I don't have my main Xbox 360 account USB stick loaded up on my JTAG. I probably should, because then I actually would probably be making progress on my achievements. But I'm just using my JTAG account, which I gave a funny name. My JTAG account is just... her name is Ruby X. Ah, shoot. She's my alternate ego, which is funny because Ruby X is just cyber backwards. I figured that out a long time ago, and I was like, you know what? If I ever had a female character in a video game, like if I did a create a character thing and chose a female, I'd call her Ruby X. So there you go. That you just learned something else about me. My female alter ego in video games. If I don't call myself Cyber, I call myself Ruby X. You know, people like to pick girl characters because they're fun to play, you know? I'm not sexist. Ah, oh, Jesus Christ. I'm a feminist. This is supposed to be easy mode, by the way, guys. Like, this is what the game considers easy. Oh. The PS4 port of this game has a super novice version, which is like the button patterns are like a lot less. They're a lot less. What's it called? A lot less oppressive. But these guys are destroying me. It doesn't help that I'm out of practice. I used to be able to get to the 3rd level pretty consistently without taking a single death, but clearly I'm out of practice, even on easy. Alright, there you go. What's the next phase? Have you played Ketsui, PS You Love Me? You seem like the type of guy that likes cave shmups. Are you a fan of shmups? Do you have a favorite shmup?
just gonna drop a bomb. I'm not gonna try to survive that. Okay, not bad. If you have a favorite shmup, I would like to hear it. You guys tell me. I realize that this game kind of looks probably a little bit intimidating. A lot of what you need to do on this game, on Ketsui in particular, is the closer you are when you destroy an enemy, the bigger the point cube that you get, which the reason why you would even care about score on this game, apart from bragging rights and trying to be the first on the leaderboard, is that the more points you get, the more chances you get for getting extra lives. So it's like a survivability thing. It's a survivability, but it's also like a trade-off. So you have to, at least in Ketsui, it rewards aggression, which is why I kind of like the game. But by the time you get to the third stage, you got to be really careful about how aggressive you are, because it'll bite you in the butt real quick if you're not familiar with the patterns. A lot of this game turns into sweeping the field to avoid bullets. Whoa, that was close. Hoot. You grew up on Toho? Nice. Toho is definitely, it's good practice, man. Toho is like ridiculous. I mean, you're probably joking, but like Gunstar Heroes, Gunstar Heroes is technically a shmup. All right, since I died, I have to move on to the next game. Go ahead and save here. I beat my score, but at what cost? Yeah, man. Some people actually consider those games shmup. Like, I mean, you know, technically platformers, but there is some shmuppiness about it. All right, so there goes that. Let's go to the home. Power up. This is why I have all these like Ketsui sound effects on my soundboard. All right, so we're going to actually play Deathsmiles because of Faint Soul is ridiculous. All these DDR games, all of them. Pretty sure I have Deathsmiles on here, right? Dead Rising. Okay, so which Deathsmiles? I have Deathsmiles, the first one. I have Deathsmiles 2X, which is the Japanese version, and then I have Deathsmiles North America, which actually had a couple different modes on it. Which one would you prefer to see? A Faint Soul. I'm asking you personally. Of these three, which would you rather see? North America one? Okay, we'll play North America. Your baby is playing with the night lamp. Oh, that makes sense. That definitely makes sense. See, I haven't even played that. I haven't even played the game, see? Reading game data. I don't remember if this game is widescreen or not, actually. So we're gonna turn this BGM down. 65. Sound effects down to 50. I don't want to hear these freaking girls yell at me. Exit. You guess you're not sleeping today? There's no options. I can't change any options for the screens? Really? That's it? Huh. Okay. Is the Xbox? Oh, it's probably the modes are in there. So Xbox 360 mode. So play Mega Black Label 1.1 arranged version. Play Mega Black Label. I don't know what the differences are for Mega Black Label actually. I gotta see. I guess we're gonna play the Xbox 360 mode since we're on Xbox 360. I didn't realize they gave you all these modes. That's actually kind of crazy. Ah, there it is. That's what I'm expecting. So if I hit start, I should have options, right? Okay, there we go. Do we want smoothing? I want all the pixels. I want all the harshest pixels I can get. And zoom. We're just gonna bump it up till we get to the extents, I think. There we go. Yeah? Does that make sense? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's perfect, actually. My background is Dead Man. Let me change the background. Bricks. you can make your background walls and stuff. You guys can't even see the background, so it doesn't really matter. It literally doesn't matter what I pick. You guys can't see any of it. Can I just like have a black background? Is that fine? Okay, sure. All the way down. Sound is still good. Game config. I'm gonna give myself as many lives at easiest difficulty. You can set the amount of damage received from running into an enemy. I'll leave those alone, I guess. Okay. My left shot is A. My right shot is B. My targeting magic is X. My bomb is Y. This game is a 4-button game, huh? Okay. And it has a turbo left shot and a turbo right shot. So here's what we're gonna do. Left shot, right shot. Targeting magic, bomb. And then if I want to do a regular left shot, we'll do left shot, right shot. Okay. Okay, here goes nothing. Paulette. All these girls are too young to be on here. Oh, I love death magic. I'm gonna play the oldest chick. How do you play this game? Pressing the A button will fire to the left. Oh, you have to shoot in both directions. Holding down A or B will increase your attack power. However, your character's speed will drop while the button is held down. Okay. Pressing A and B at the same time will trigger... Oh, so then what's the point of making like an actual... Okay. What's up, Vector? You missed Ketsui, and you missed what the rules of the stream are. This is not quite anime. I mean, yeah, technically it's got Japanese art, but it's not. It really isn't anime. The rules are such that I'm going to play as many shmups as I can. They're probably all going to be cave shmups. I'm on the Xbox 360. I'm testing out my new stick. Oh yeah, I forgot how goofy this game looked. Also, I'm not a fan of side-scrolling games, so... Yeah, they use like claymation. It looks like claymation to me. Yeah, and when you get too close to the top, it like pushes the screen up. I remember that. Anyway, this game was requested by a Faint Soul. He's still in the chat, I think. At least I hope. I don't know where my hitbox is. Okay, my hitbox is the tiny little spinning thing in the center of my body. Alright, cool. Remember how I modded my stick a couple days ago? That's what I'm testing. I actually modded my Xbox as well, so my Xbox can now support DirectX input devices. So any X input device, it doesn't have to be a 360 controller, will now work on my control. So that's why I'm excited, because I get to use the stick I just modded with my new arcade parts, and get to see how it feels like to play on a wireless controller. That's 2.4 gigahertz. It's kind of nice, actually. Sleeping with a toddler. I thought you brought his bed. Didn't you? You have the bed? Did you not take the bed out of the back of the car when you left with my dad? How do I target? How do I target the enemy? I'm trying to target the enemy. Okay. What's not really a rule? What do you mean? Which rule? I'm basically playing until I die. Until I game over. I will play the game until the game is over, and then I'll swap to another game after that. Well, we just killed Death, I guess. Death smiles back. Death smiles, get it? And then Loli smiled back, because that's what the frickin' American box art said. Evil Legacy of the Goddess. Play as many games as I can. No. I'm gonna play as many cave shmups I have a bunch of cave shmups on my Xbox. I think I might have the entirety of all of the cave releases on my Xbox. Maybe. My intent is to play through as many shmups as I can until either I play through all of them or until I die and go to bed. I know it's kind of wild, but I'm going to play through all the shmups because I'm testing the stick in relation to shmups. I just finished playing Ketsui, which is my favorite shmup ever. I died on that, you know, I got to the 3rd stage and died. And now I'm playing Deathsmiles because for some reason a Faint Soul likes this game. He bought this game. He bought the North American version. He bought the version with the pre-order bonus because it came with, we were talking about it earlier, it came with an Xbox 360 faceplate. Remember when some games used to come with faceplates and you could like swap out your Xbox 360 faceplate when you had the old model? Yeah, that's what he had, and apparently he sold it, so he either sold it or got rid of it. I'm not sure if he's still in the chat. I don't know if he can hear me, but I'm playing this because he wanted me to play. So that's what we're doing right here. This game has a life system. Buried Baron Jordan? That guy looks really gross looking, dude. You may have a plate. Are you eating right now? You might have a plate laying. Oh shoot! Screwed up. I messed up. I was trying to hit the bomb. I don't know. I don't understand how to use the magic. I was trying to use the magic to like hit him, but it didn't work out, unfortunately. We have a plate laying around somewhere. Okay. Holy crap! I almost got stabbed. Well, that thing is worth a lot of money now, so if you do find it, there's somebody out there who wants to buy it, and it's not me. Oh! His face is gross looking. Whoa, whoa, that was huge. Alright, cool. Does it say the Phantom Prisoner? What is up, PK? Welcome in! We love a good PK. Yeah, the graphics are really kind of unpleasant, if I'm gonna be honest. I don't know why they chose to do the graphics the way they did on this game. Like, some of the things look like claymation. It's just like a really odd choice. But believe it or not, this game had its crowd, and it was super popular at the time in Japan. This game and the sequel. My goodness, did people actually like this game a whole bunch. But yeah, I'm not a fan of its graphical style. I'm not a fan of side-scrolling shmups. I like my shoot 'em ups to actually be up, you know? I like to shoot up. Hello, PK. We're playing shmups. We're playing shoot 'em up games. I'm playing all the shmups that I can from the developer Cave, which is my favorite shoot 'em up developer. I just modded my Xbox stick, or rather my arcade stick, and I figured out how to make it work on my Xbox 360. It required some modding of my Xbox, which is cool. And I was like, you know what? A good way to test this would be to actually play a bunch of shmups that require, like, fast input, you know? Conjurer of the Forest. Room? Room? Excuse me? This boss is wild looking. And so yeah, we're giving the stick a good workout. The rule is basically, since Cave made a bunch of games available from the arcade onto the 360, I will play the game until I die. Is that it? That boss was like super weak. I'm playing Schmitties? What is this? What's a Schmidt? Can you please explain what a Schmitty is? Schmids? So, yeah, I'm gonna keep playing until I die. I think this game is easier than the majority of shmups, which is probably why it was kind of popular. But I this game doesn't have a toggle for difficulty. It has a toggle for how much damage the enemies do, and it has a toggle for how much damage you do. So it doesn't have a difficulty setting like the other cave shmups do, which I think is kind of interesting, actually. But yeah, I mean, like, yeah, you see that? I don't know why they chose to do that. I don't know why they chose to do like that weird, like rendered. You know, it's like the SGI workstation look. You guys remember like all the key art for like Mario 64? Oh, I get it. Yes, I got it. Holy crap! You know how like they used to do like those target renders for like Mario using the SGI workstations, and they have that look to them. This is what this reminds me of. It's got that weird look to it. It's a very particular. Like, look at this dude. It looks like clay. It looks fake, but it's not. Like, it was obviously rendered. There's a car here, by the way. Why is there a car here? Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! It looks bizarre. It's a very bizarre look for a video game. Utah teapot. Rosa, something's coming. Oh my god! Well, wasn't that Swamp Witch? Aren't you just the cutest thing? I am the guardian of this swamp, Sakura. Of course, her name is Sakura. You're not welcome here. Big on. Whatever. She's like totally freaking out. Don't underestimate her, Rosa. Witch of the Swamp Wastes. Of course she's an oh-ho-ho witch. Am I supposed to like magic you? I'm doing damage, right? Okay. Yeah, exactly, right? You know what I'm talking about, Sonic? Nice try, sweetheart. You can't compete with a bod like this. This isn't the time. Please don't hurt my mother. Whoa. You think I'm here to, like, beat up your mom? Why did they make her California? Oh my gosh, that is just so wrong. But, you know, just because I'm not here for your mom doesn't mean I'm not here for you. Huh? Come on, Rosa, knock it off. My fairy's name is TT. Yeah, I wonder if that... I wonder... Whatever. I'm not asking anything. Apparently you can set your rank, and I guess setting your rank is what would make it more difficult. So... Perhaps I'm making this game easier on myself by selecting a rank 1. Anyway, yes, that's exactly what that was the point I was trying to make, Derf Sonic, that the game kind of has like a weird like N64 look. I don't know that I like it. So yeah, Cave, the company that made this game, originally they started by, actually no, I was gonna say they started by making arcade games. They have made console games before, like specific for console. But yes, Cave as a company made a bunch of shoot 'em ups in like the 2000s, early 2000s to mid 2000s, and the system or the game that they're most known for is called Dodonpachi. Dodonpachi has several sequels. It's by far their most well-known and celebrated game series. Angry Leader Bee, I guess, is what you could translate it as. It's about a bee army. Trying to get him to calm down. He said, "Hi, Dad." "Hello, Paul. You need to go to bed. Be nice to your mom." Look at that cow. Look at that N64 cow. Giant cow Mary. Look at this cow. Look what he did to the cow, man. I've not used my magic attack at all. Hello, Paul. I'm right here. I haven't gone anywhere. Everybody say hi to Baby Paul. Baby Paul's a cutie. But yes, Cave basically the majority of their output has been arcade games, Derf Sonic, and so during this era, during the Xbox 360 era, they were one of the only Japanese companies that actively supported Microsoft in Japan by releasing ports of the majority of their arcade games to the console. So people who didn't know, if you knew, you knew, but people who didn't know didn't realize that Cave, the killer of arcade games, the killer of really good shoot 'em up games in the arcade, they really supported it. And so and they didn't do it for every game, but a lot of their games were region free. So if you knew about it, you could purchase those games in Japan or import them or whatever, and they would probably work on your console. Some games were region locked, but a lot of them weren't. So Cave was a homie for supporting the Xbox 360. This was back when Microsoft was still like respected and wasn't firing hundreds of thousands of people from their games division, because we know how much that sucks. Yeah, here's the up part. Yeah, I guess. Anyway, the fall of Microsoft notwithstanding, at least back then, you know, they got support from Cave, and Cave is one of my favorite shoot 'em up companies. Cave made my favorite shmup. It's called Ketsui. It was the first game I played at the start of this stream, but I've already died. The goal, the rules of this stream is that I'm going to play the game until I game over, and then as soon as I game over, I'll play a different game. That's basically the rule. So I'll try to get as far as I can on a single credit. If I beat the game, great, you know, fantastic. But if I don't, I have to quit the game and then move on to the next game. That's how we're doing this stream. I didn't realize this game was relatively easy. I usually expect God of Flames, Bavaria? I usually expect cave games to be really, really, really difficult, because that's kind of like what they're known for, especially in the later stages. But this one I think seems to be on the easier side, particularly because you can, before you start the stage, you can select your difficulty. You can select your rank, which is cool, I guess. It's kind of being nice to gamers whenever they're trying to learn the game, I suppose. And if you want to make it harder, oh shoot, if you want to make it harder for yourself, then you can do that as well. I don't know that cow turned into steaks, but I wouldn't be surprised. It seems like something that they would do. I'm down to my last heart. The Lost Soul. Legitimately, I'm probably not going to beat any of these games tonight. I don't know, maybe I will. Please stop my father. Ah, wunderbar, the Swamp Vichi game. What's going on here, Sakura? My father is the reason our world is overrun with monsters. He has opened the door to the realm of demons. Well, don't leave us hanging. Details, sweetheart, details. My father came to this world, a horrible power awoke inside him, transforming him. If we can't stop him, I fear something even more terrible may happen. I know, right? Please, you have to put the power to end this. This whole mess is because of your father? Well, listen, you knew this before you selected. We don't have a choice then. Awesome, let's go meet your old man. Then you'll help me? Leave it to us, Sakura. We'll stop your father. Thank you. Alright, cool. We can go to the gorge? Ooh, what's this? Extra? I didn't know I didn't have a choice. Alright, I guess we're going to the gorge. I'm gonna go there first and probably die there before I get to the final boss. Onward to the gorge. Now we're going up. Now we're actually going up. Oh no! That's it. Game over, guys. Too bad you don't get to see the ending. It's Petrus et Super. Oh well, I tried. I thought I was doing all right, but apparently not. I chose to go to the gorge, that's why. I'm not gonna save that. That was garbage. Alright, cool. So that was Deathsmiles. Sorry, guys. Maybe next time. Not today. Alright, so the next game I think I should play. Alright, so real quick, I'll go over. Is there a way to like set my favorites? Can I do that? Achievements. There we go. You're a favorite. So I'm just going to favorite all the games. I'm going to go through all the games that are cave shmups, and I'm going to favorite them as I go along. So this is Akai Katana, or a.k.a. Red Katana. This is another side-scrolling shmup. I'm only doing cave stuff for tonight. I have shmups outside of cave, but these are all for tonight. It's just cave shmups. Arcana Heart's a pretty dope fighting game. Actually, Faint Soul and I used to play this back in the day. I like this game a lot. Let's see. Being Groovy is a very funny game. Got Blue Dragon. Bullet Soul is a shmup, but it is not a cave shmup. So I'm still going to add it to my favorites, though. Caladrius is also another shmup, not made by Cave, but it is a shmup. Where's Castlevania? Yes, there was a Castlevania port on the Xbox 360, but it was Japan only, if you can believe that. I don't know why it was that way. A bunch of DDR games. Darkstalkers had a version on here. Got a bunch of DOA games. All right, so Deathsmiles was on here. We played the American version of Deathsmiles. Deathsmiles 2 was Christmas themed for some reason. I don't know why. Playing Symphony of the Night on the 360 was nice. Okay, so Dodonpachi Daiojo, that was a sequel to Dodonpachi. That was the first Dodonpachi. A sequel to the first Dodonpachi. Actually, it's the third game, actually. So the first game is called Donpachi. The sequel was Dodonpachi. Then Daiojo came later, and then this is when they introduced like the weird girl characters, like the weird Lolita-style robot chicks. And this is Dodonpachi Daifukkatsu, which is Resurrection, which is the sequel to this game. And then on the Xbox 360, they had a Dodonpachi Daifukkatsu Black Label, with Black Label is like extra modes for the Xbox 360. Then they had Dodonpachi Daiojo, which I've never played. I've seen it played, but I haven't played it yet. Daiojo is, if you're talking about full-on anime, Dodonpachi Daiojo is when they went full anime. Vector came in here and said anime. Legitimately, Daiojo is full-on anime. Like, undoubtedly. Like you can't escape how anime this game is. I never actually purchased this game, so I'm just saying that out loud, so you guys know. El Shaddai is a cool game. They need to bring El Shaddai back. I think if they released that like on PS5, I'd probably play it again. It was a good game. It was a weird game, but it was a cool game. Have you played El Shaddai? ESPGaluda is another cave game. This game, they did a remaster? When was it on PS4 or something? Did I miss it? Because I want to play it again. You're playing it on Switch 2. Oh, you're playing it on Switch 2. I don't have a Switch 2, so forget it. ESPGaluda was a cool game. This game was kind of like Psychic People. The premise of the game is Psychic People. I do own a copy of this game. This game is region free. Galgun is not a shmup. Galaga. Yeah, why not? We'll add it to the shmup. See, keep going. Okay, so Guwange, this port is not very good, but it's one of the only ports of this game that exists. I think there is one on Steam now, maybe. I think. It's not my favorite shmup. Metatron is on Steam. El Shaddai is on Steam. If it is, I need to check it out. I was under the impression they never actually made it. They actually never did that. Oh, that's so cool. All right, cool. I'll have to check it out. I'll need to check that out then. I'm excited to play that game again. I had fun with it. Instant Brain is not a shmup. It is a cave game. You can see the little logo on the bottom right corner where it says cave. There's a reason why I'm adding this. Even though this is not a shmup, this is technically a visual novel. If you follow me on Twitter, you'll understand why I'm adding this to the shmup category. Ketsui, we've already played. KOF had a shmup. It was a really poorly made one, but they definitely had a shmup. It was called Sky Stage. Ashura's Wrath was like, that is like watching an anime, actually. Oh my god, is that Lux coming in here with a... Oh, look at you! Look at the man coming in here. What's up, man? Mamoru-kun, I don't like this game.
Hello,
I thought I did.
my
I don't like
old
this
friend.
game. It is a shmup, but I don't like it. It's closer to a cute 'em up than it is a shmup. Well, welcome back, man. I don't stream as often as I ought to. That's probably why. That's probably why you felt like you just shmupped. This was a 2-for-1. Muchi Muchi Pork and Pink Sweets. They're both gross games. Muchi Muchi Pork has pig girls. You play as pig girls. You know, nowadays the hype is all horse girls. What's a cute 'em up? This game. Mamoru-kun wa nora warete shimata. I don't know what that means, but maybe Vector can help us out here. A cute 'em up is a shoot 'em up, but it has like a bunch of cute characters. Stereotypically cute characters, right? Nothing's wrong with it. Muchi Muchi Pork is actually a decent shmup. Pink Sweets it's not really a cute game, but it is a hard game. Some games are defined as what they're known as rank games, RANK, which the game gets harder the better you get at it. And part of the strategy of rank games is dying on purpose so that you can keep the game manageable so that you can get to the end. That's by design. I am not good at rank games in terms of clearing them, because you actually have to play them a considerable amount to know what your limits are, and then you have to take your losses on purpose when it's appropriate. And people spend hundreds of hours, if not thousands of hours, trying to get good at rank games. And that's what Pink Sweets is. It's tough. It's really hard. Mushihimesama and Mushihimesama Futari, the sequel, these games are really good. The Futari is region free. Regular Mushi is not region free, but Futari is the better game. I think you can get Mushi on Steam if you really cared about it, but this is the game they have to bring back. Yeah, it's kind of, that's kind of, you're on the right track. It's kind of doing that. You have to use your life as a resource to really keep going. Otomedius, this game has its fans. This is in the Gradius family of games. But my god, they went crazy with it. Konami made this game. Ugon Muso, I think this is a shmup. Could be wrong though. I'm not sure, so I'm gonna leave it alone. Let's see. Art type is definitely a shmup. Ikaru, or Radiant Silvergun. I played the arcade version of this not that long ago. Rajagree is kind of cool. It's not a cave game though, so we're not playing it today. I own a copy of this game. This has a bunch of Raiden games on it. Raiden 4 came out for the Xbox 4 originally, exclusively. Now it's on every console. Raiden 4 was not good. Raiden Fighters Aces has the first 3 Raiden games, which is why I purchased it. And I think when I purchased it originally, it was like $20 or something. So it was kind of like, yeah, you know what? Why not? Let me support the developer. Raystorm is kind of cool. I like Layer Section. I don't know that the Xbox ever got Layer Section. Raystorm is a sequel to Layer Section. And Layer Section is interesting because it got multiple, like 4 or 5 different names depending on what region you get the game. Senko no Rande is a shmup fighter. I probably talked about this on stream before. It's a 1v1 fighter, but you play it like a shmup and you have to fight your peoples. You have to fight against people. It's not an original idea by any means. This is the sequel, but it's one of the first ones that did that. Shikigami no Shiro. I know some of you guys know about this series. These are not cave shmups, but these games are freaking notorious for having some of the worst voice acting on a shmup. There's 3 of them. I think in English, you should look up what the English ports of these games were called because they were horrible. Shooting Love is interesting. It's a collection of shmup minigames. Not a cave. Cinemora is a game by Suda51, if I'm not mistaken, actually. Was it done by Grasshopper? Anyway, this was an interesting shmup. I didn't like it that much, but I'm going to add it to the list anyway. Got a bunch of Sonic games. This game is really cool. These Space Invader games are really neat. This one came out for the 30th anniversary, if you can believe that. Holy crap. Strania is another shmup. Kind of cool. Not many people know about it. Tetris is on here. House of the Dead. Triggerheart Excelica. I think there was a Dreamcast port of this. And I think it also came out on, well, obviously it came out here. Trouble Witches. I've never played this game. I added this because I wanted to see what the heck it was about. It looks like Toho garbage, but I will try shmup once, at least. Senko no Rande. This is the English version of, this is Wartech. They called it Wartech in America, but this is actually what Senko no Rande was called in America. They have the title right there. You can see the Senko Rande, and the little circular thing is the no, like the Japanese no, on the cover art. This is how Ubisoft decided they wanted to sell the game in America. You would not think that this was a shmup. If you saw this cover art, would you think that this was a shmup? this kid. I know about this game because I know about the Japanese release, but there's no way that anybody would pick this up and think, oh, this looks like a like a. They probably thought it was something closer to like Armored Core or something, but no, this is actually a shmup. This game is horrible. I'm not even going to add it. Did I add 1942? Columbus sailed the ocean blue. All right, so we are going to filter by. Can I not filter by favorites? I thought there was like a filter option for that. Well, was I mistaken? B view. Oh, here we go. Favorites only. I got 45 schmutz on the. The Xbox 360 had at least 45 shoot 'em up games. At least. Probably more. There's a bunch more. There's a bunch of like indie Xbox Live 360 things that came out that all kind of suck. That weren't great. And so yeah. Some of these are actually like original Xbox games. Like Shikigami no Shiro 2 was originally on Xbox. And then the third one came out on 360. All right, so let's just start from the top of the list. I'm not going to play another side-scrolling game. I'm not going to play another Deathsmiles. I should play. I think I'm going to play Mushihime. I like Mushihime a lot, actually. And I'm going to play Futari. So let's play Futari. This game's tight. I like this game. The company is Cave. M2 was responsible for porting this game. M2 is notorious for making really good games. Can you still get games that have been delisted? I don't know that any of these games were delisted. I could be wrong. But the Cave games, I don't think they've been delisted. But yes, if you're asking me if I can get the games that have been delisted, yes I can. Like if you're just asking in general. That's why I have The Simpsons on here and a couple other games. We'll just play version 1.5. And we will play the Xbox 360 port. Yeah. So yes. To answer your question, yes. Just to generally answer your question, yes, I can. You'll be prosecuted to the full extent of the jam. So this is where my mind went. You know the trope of grandparents mispronouncing words? I imagine a Jewish grandma calling a shmup a smuts. Wow. Wow. You're amazing. Alright, so I'm gonna set my controls. We'll do shot bomb. Shot bomb. R shot. And then I'm not playing with player change, am I? Alright, yeah, because we're playing the regular version, so. Screen setting. You can tate. It is tateable. I'm not going to play that way, but you can do it. You can also turn the menu to go with it, so it's kind of nice. They thought that one through. I have a bunch of overscan here though, so I need to like lower the overscan. I don't know why the overscan's so crazy. It's probably because the monitor is trying to like get in there. Yeah, this is fine. We'll change the background. It doesn't matter. Haruma! Where's my cool? Yeah, there we go. You can change your maniac mode settings. So you can change your frame delay, which is kind of cool. But I'm not a maniac, so I'm not going to mess with these settings. The maniac settings are like crazy on the extra settings. Oh no, it reset my stuff. All right, let's try that again. It's 21, right? Yeah. We're going to switch to the cool dragon and the bug. Sound setting, we're gonna change the BGM down to 80, like we've been doing, and then the sound effects down to like 50, so you guys don't get your ears blasted by explosions. Yeah. Okay. Storage is fine. What is staff? Oh, just the credits? Alright, cool. Neat. Can I escape, please? Thank you. What is, what's the gameplay setting? Where can I change the gameplay setting? Alright, well, I guess we're playing it on normal play. Is this where it's at? There we go. Player stock 5. Extend. We're gonna play original mode. So every 50 million, is that right? Yeah, every 50 million. That's fair. Original. This music's so cool. Most people play this game on Maniac. I'm not gonna play Maniac, I'm just gonna play the regular mode. I really should be playing Palm. It's been too long since I played this game. Sugoi! On this game, you're collecting the amber. You're killing the monsters and collecting the amber. This game's pretty good. Like legitimately pretty good. The port was really good too. This game comes standard with 3 different modes, and the modes have different scoring to them. I'm playing original just because to show you what it looks like, but like I said, most people when they play this game, they tend to play it on Maniac because that's where you get the secret boss if you're good enough, and it also has a more fun scoring mechanic. You know, relatively speaking, right? Some people enjoy the scoring on that game better. Yeah, I brought my arcade. So Lux said he remembers playing this game. This is one of the games I brought on my Xbox because this game was region free, so you could just bring the game. Oh shoot, you could just bring the game with you. And I also brought it with like whenever we did like SHMUP parties and stuff like that. Whenever we had our SHMUP meets, right? So I always brought this game because this game was fun to play, and I do recall you playing this game. I remember watching you play it. You gave it the old college try. Smack that guy's face off. Yeah, I definitely remember watching you play this game for a while. I died on the first stage though, how embarrassing. Ice stage. literally pew pew. I never understood why we were killing all the enemies. We're killing all these animals. The story is that you're a queen, that you're a princess, Hime-sama, obviously, and the queen is like going nuts and like causing all the animals and stuff to go nuts and attack you. So you have to like go to the kingdom and like kill your mom because she's nuts. You know, as you do in shmups. Tales of Regicide abound. I used to have a friend who, well, he's still my friend, but he was sick at this game. He was really freaking good at this game, man. He ended up getting like high scores in the billions. Like that's how good he was at this stupid game. It was so freaking, it was just envious. Like man, that guy put in hundreds of hours in this game. He's like fantastic at it. Pretty sure he didn't have a world record, but he was like really good. Like he's gotten top scores in like competitions and stuff. That's my favorite Tales game. What's your favorite Tales game? Don't be nerve-wracking. This game is fun. It's therapeutic to shoot things. What do you mean, Dursonic? How many shmups have you played? You should play some more shmups. Just get used to it, you know? Enjoy the music. The music's really good. My favorite types of shmup OSTs are the ones that sound ethereal and floaty and space-like. You know? They always have like that, they always have that type of, I don't know, there's something to it, you know? I don't know how you would describe the progression, but it's got like that nice, like I'm in the air, like I'm spacing out, bro, like. And this one has like the winter thing going on. Yeah. Yeah, the focus comes with practice, really. I understand how it can be a little overwhelming, but like, I'm not even playing on the hardest difficulty, I should say that. The hardest difficulty like literally covers the screen with so many bullets that the game slows down. Like there's so many sprites on screen that the game actually is slowed down by the amount of nonsense going on. This is relatively easy in comparison. Ah, shoot. I was trying to avoid. I didn't want to use a bomb. I should have just used my bomb. Eat it. Eat it. So yeah, your character model, at least on cave games, it's not always the case on every shmup, but on cave games, your character model is not the thing that can get hit. On almost every cave game, there's a hitbox, a glowing sphere, or some type of gem in the center of the screen. That is actually, if anything comes in contact with your hitbox in the center of the screen, that's how you die. So even though your character is huge, it's huge just so you can see with the corner of your eye, like you can see with your side vision. But that is the thing, is the target that you're trying to avoid getting hit. This stage gets hard. I don't know that I'll be able to clear this stage, if I'm going to be honest. So yeah, that's the trick. Once you realize that your hitbox is really the thing that you should be avoiding, it's a lot less difficult to avoid getting hit. Some people say you should focus on your characters. Some people say you should put your eyes in the middle of the screen and then use your peripheral vision to help figure out where you're supposed to be moving to avoid getting hit. There's different theories, different thoughts about how best to play these games. But yeah, it's just practice. At the end of the day, really, is all you're trying to do is you're playing the game to get better at it, to get higher scores, to get further in it, right? Your number one goal on any shmup should be to get as far as you can on a single credit. That's the mark of progress. If you can beat the game without having to continue, then that means you're truly like on your first steps as to getting really good. And the thing about shoot, I think I'm dead. I got one more life. The thing about cave games is that a lot of them have secret conditions to reach secret last bosses. And a lot of times getting to the secret last bosses involves getting a really high score or doing something really impossible like not dying. That's it. It's over. And yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting. All right, well that was a very quick Mushihimesama. Rip the princess. She's dead now. When an actual bullet curtain shows up, nobody's looking at the center screen. It depends. Some people will. In that case, you would want to look at yourself, right? Because you're trying to squeeze in between the little the holes or whatever. But yeah, I hear you. I'm not saving the replay now. This controller is working really well. I'm very happy with the quality of this thing. All right, next game. The stick turned out real nice. All right, let's see what we got here. Am I still under... Do I have to like select it every single time I want to play it? No? Guess I have to like pick it every time I want to play it. Okay. I should play a Dodonpachi game next. Mushi's really good. I like it a lot. But I think I should play something Dodonpachi. I think out of all of... This game's really tough. I think I'm best at Daifukkatsu. I think. Yeah. Yeah. Let's do that. Again, there's different schools of thought, Vector. It depends on the game. And it depends on how good you are. Alright, general screen. I do want the score. Oh, this game had like the little extra bonus things on the side. I forgot about that. Okay, that's fine. I can show my input display? Heck yeah! Here, you guys get to see my input display. You get to see what I'm hitting over here. Forgot about this feature. Extra window. No. I had a bunch of this crap showed up. Like it shows you like your score and all that stuff. I'm not worried about all that crap. Keep the beat. The music on Dodonpachi is really good. Like it's amongst the better music. Dodonpachi, that's what you were trying to remember. The question is, which version am I playing? I should play novice mode because this game is ruthless. This game is very ruthless. I just rewatched Kill la Kill, and whenever they said Dotonbori Robo, that recollection bothered you. Dotonbori. Why would you rewatch Kill la Kill? What were you doing? What are you doing, Lux? What's going on over there in your house? What are you watching? All right, we're gonna bump it up to 5. We're gonna make it easy. We're gonna make the extends easy. We're not gonna do it only. Like we want to like actually get 1-ups every once in a while, right? We'll just leave it at default. I was bored. All right, so we're gonna shot. We're gonna bomb. We're gonna turbo. We're gonna hyper. Yeah. Make the screen bigger. We're gonna turn the smoothing off because again, we love pixels. I think the zoom factor is different on this game. I don't want any of these chicks on my screen at all. Get off my screen! Thank you. In fact, I don't think it actually ever finished it. Well, hey. I'm glad you did. You did finish it, right? Alright, here we go. Here we go. Dodonpachi, the 4th game. I don't think I have a preference to which ship I have. I don't remember which is the best ship either. I think green ship is probably the best. Oh, look at it tells you the layout. Strong shot bomber. So the hyper really is supposed to be down here. That's okay. Auto fire. So one of the key things about Dodonpachi is that you've got an auto shot and then you've got a hyper. And the hyper is how you keep your hit counter going up. The main gimmick, the main thing that you want to do in order to access the free seeker bosses is either pick up all this hidden bees on every stage, which pop up when you shoot them with your hyper beam, or get a ridiculously high combo. And there's a whole bunch of strategy about picking what enemies you fire at, choosing when to attack enemies, waiting a little bit so that you can combo and chain between scenes of enemies and stuff like that. That's how you get good at this game. And I don't remember what the extra stages. I'm not going to loop this game, by the way. There's no way I'm going to be able to actually get the hidden boss on this game, so don't hold your breath. But I should be able to get pretty. Since I am playing on the easiest difficulty with like a bunch of crutches, I theoretically should be able to get pretty far. Exactly. You see that little circular sparking dot? That's what matters. That's what you have to avoid getting hit. And then this is where they started introducing the chicks, like I was saying. The actual bosses are the chicks. Isn't that crazy? On this game, you're fighting the protagonists of the previous game. There's a lot of lore to this series, but you are destroying the protagonists of the previous games, which is why they look like big old ladies. Giant gargantuan ladies. I got a no miss. Not very impressive, but I got a no miss. There's some shimmering on the screen right now. I apologize. It's because the game is not properly scaled to like an even integer. So I'm noticing shimmering on the scrolling. It's okay though. I bet if I didn't say anything, you guys wouldn't have noticed. So. Shoot. I lost my combo by getting hit. I lost my combo again, bro! Get out of here! Oh my god. Wow, that was trash. I think I'm supposed to collect similar colors for each one. So I just activated Hyper. When you get a full bar, which is on the top left corner, you can activate your Hyper, which is like a super beam that eats bullets and destroys lasers on the screen, which you can then use to basically increase your score by a massive amount. Annie and Stocking's coming back. Vector ain't wrong. No, brother. Three, two, one. They hit me dead on, brother. I am completely out of hyper. The story is very confusing. I think people like panty and stocking. I'm just saying. I think it has its fans. I enjoyed Kill la Kill, even though it was like obviously like a ton of gratuitous fan service. I thought the story was interesting. But yeah, like I'm also aware that it's not like it's not the most deep story. I enjoyed the animation style, you know, even though the justification for all the fan servicey stuff was obviously through the roof. Roll, baby. I think this is the cool stage where like things start going around in circles. Oh no, oh no! Oh brother. I don't know why they would want to do Kill la Kill again though. The original animation still exists. Here I go again making that same argument. Why remake Resident Evil 4? You can just play the original. Right? Am I right, y'all? Am I right, y'all? Let me hear it in the back. Let me hear from y'all sitting in the back. I'm making this look more impressive than I actually am. It's because novice mode has certain things. It's got auto bombing for you. It's got hyper that pops up more frequently than normal. I think they start you at full power with your power-ups, so like you don't get screwed over. Novice mode truly is just like, just try the game out and see if you like it type beat. I just used a bomb right now on purpose so that I can like increase my decrease the noise on the screen. There we go. Whew. She's the maid. Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. There we go. Okay. Phew. I'm just gonna hyper. Eat your bullets. Side shot. I'm about to run out of hyper. Okay, I'm out of hyper. So you keep your charge going so you can kill the purple shots and then avoid the blue ones manually. That's basically the strategy. So you have to use your slow movement mode, otherwise you're going to get killed by the purple beams. And then you have to dodge in between the other beams. All of these patterns are handmade. They're programmed, so Cave prides themselves in making not random patterns. That's why these games, even though there is a little bit of randomness depending on where you are positioned on the screen, the patterns are actually learnable and practicable, which is why these games get a lot of respect, because you're not intended to just randomly go through these stages and have everything randomly hit you. There's some order and laws to how these things can be arranged and moved around, and you can actually get better at the games. Now, it doesn't mean that they're easy, don't get me wrong, Dodonpachi Daifukkatsu, that game came out years ago. It only just now got truly beaten with the true last boss mode. Like, as of this year. The person who has been playing that game has been playing it for years, and he just now was able to get the true final boss and actually kill it. Which people have been trying to do that for years since the game came out. So, as you can imagine, the difficulty is actually there, but homie did it. And if you ever wanted to feel inadequate at video games, you should look up a playthrough of somebody beating the true last boss of Dodonpachi Daifukkatsu. Is insane. It was absolutely nuts. The amount of skill on display. The end of Sonic Frontiers was like this, a shmup game. I don't think I remember playing this game. Was there a demo to that game? I played something. I think somebody had a copy of it. I tried it out. Lasers everywhere, man. This game's extra flashy. Hopefully the stream is like actually keeping up with it, because I don't know if the Twitch encoder handles it. It's doing well? Alright. Oh, hey, what's up, Lonely? Thanks for checking out. You play against the end, and it's the moon that shoots bullets, and you have to... So, there's they actually put a shmup in Sonic Frontiers. I didn't even know that. Got it in 2K, baby. Well, I'm streaming in 4K. But thank you. I could probably do a 2K stream, but it would use up a lot of my bandwidth. So that's probably the only reason why I don't do it. I actually have to pay for my bandwidth. I don't have unlimited data. If I had unlimited data, I would stream more quality renditions, but I don't, because Comcast sucks. So I have to limit my best to just 4K. Oh god, I still got hit, brother. Get out of here, man. I just dropped my bomb, man. I dropped my bomb and I dropped my combo. I had to do it. I had to do it to them. They were gonna kill me. As much as I want to get good at Dodonpachi, I'm not that good at this game. I'm gonna be honest. No! Choaniki has carrots? Do you want me to play Choaniki? Is that what you're requesting? Oh boy. I'm glad that you're here, man. I've been dropping into your streams from time to time. I don't often say anything, because most of the time I'm at work or doing something, but I do like to come in and watch you whenever you're streaming. Oh, which convention are you going to? Oh god. Ah! The shmup where you pilot a carrot. The shmup where you pilot a carrot. Is there a shmup where you pilot a carrot? Are you just saying that? Tyrion? I just got hit twice. I don't know that I'm familiar with that game, Lex. Oh no! I'm getting cooked. Are you... I hate this boss. She sucks so much. I hear throwing her balls all over the place. I don't think I've ever been to Savannah Comic Con. That sounds like fun. Have fun. I want you to have fun when you go down there. This did not come from No More Heroes, no. This is its own thing. Or they're a speedrunner, Vector. Anybody who spends that much time in a game is a speedrunner, or they're trying to beat a game that no one else has literally beat. Have you ever considered that? You will never catch me dead playing a game for 10 years like that, though. Especially a single player game where like the entire goal was to get better at it. No sir, no thank you. That's not me. It's too many games to play. But yes, I respect it, but I could never do that. Especially now, at my age, I would have to like literally give up everything else, give up my free time for everything else to get to that point. It's not doing it. Yeah, but they're a master at something, right? Like, you can be a Renaissance man, you can be good at several games, but to be the best at something is the distinction, right? To be the person, to be the only person alive who has provably done the thing, I think that has merit. That's like Olympian level stuff, right? Yeah, it's good to have good gamer literacy, don't get me wrong. But I would never encourage anybody to be like, okay, now you're gonna play this game for a decade, and you're not gonna quit this game until you beat it. Like that's not my steez. That's not what I'm trying to do. But I do respect it. I respect the grind. Now, what I don't respect is Mario 64 speedrunners. That's right. Let's get it out in the open. I'm not about to tell anybody to play Mario 64, let alone just one time to just do it, right? Those guys got problems. Get him. You still playing Mario 64 in the year 2025? What is wrong with you? Get a new game. Stop spending $70 on a Nintendo 64 controller, brother. Get out of my stream. If you play Mario 64, you're not allowed in here. I don't agree with this. I don't agree with your life choice. Oh man, this part's hard. Oh, whoa, 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 watch out with that. I didn't ask you to do that. But yeah, you know, I get it, man. I mean, I don't get it. I'm not going to spend that much time playing a game, like I said, but if that's your goal and that's what you want to get really good at, you know, there is merit to being the best at something, particularly at something that's like incredibly difficult. Yeah, shoot 'em up. It's a shortening for shoot 'em up. I keep getting hit by everything. I keep like losing all my bombs. SHMUP is short for shoot 'em up. It's an American thing. In Japan, they call them STG because the genre in Japan is commonly referred to as shooting or shooting games. So STG is short for shooting. And so if you ever see STG online, it's probably a Japanese person or a person who's using the Japanese naming convention to find it. But in America, yeah, SHMUP is pretty common. God. Oh, I'm eating it, brother. How does anybody do this normally? Golly! This song's dope, but I can't keep up with it. Okay. About to fight the angry leader bee. Hearing was a DOS game, but what does that have to do with carrots? Okay, cool. We did it. Whew. Okay, I get it. Okay, I get it. Calm down. Alright, that's one phase. That wasn't even the final boss. At this point, if you have done well enough, you can unlock, like, the secret boss. But I did not do well enough, so I'm not even playing the right mode. That boss was more of a psych out. You'd be like, oh yeah, you got to the end. Nope, you're gonna keep moving. If you feel a little anxious, Durf Sonic, it's acceptable to feel anxious on this stage. Oh! So bullet hell is a type of shmup. Bullet hell, or in Japanese, is called a danmaku. A danmaku, or a bullet hell. Danmaku means bullet curtain. It's any game that employs a stream of bullets that is so dense and thick that it's like a wall of bullets. So whenever people talk about bullet hell games, sometimes some cave games are in fact bullet hell games because there's more bullet than there is screen, and especially on the secret final bosses, the true final boss, true last boss, or the second loops of games, you've got bullet curtain crap that covers the entire screen. So Cave does do that. There are several games in Cave's repertoire where that is the case, but I'm playing on novice mode, so you're not really going to see that. You're not going to see the depravity that is that difficulty because I'm not that good at this game. But that's what you're thinking about. People attribute that term bullet hell to Toho. Toho is another genre of game. Toho is a fan-made shoot 'em up game by a guy called, well, it's a series of games, but they're known for their shmups. And those games really go nuts with the bullet patterns. And what's interesting about Toho is that the creator actually made his stuff pretty, he made it, what's it called? Copyright free? Although maybe he's changed his tune on that. People just, I think he allows people to make fan games with his characters, but I think he has to be like credited or something. I'm not entirely sure if he's still doing that though, because he certainly has made a lot of money. Oh, I can't use hyper at all? Whatever the Japanese equivalent of Creative Commons is, but yeah, like the whole Toho series started as like a PC games, like it had like platformers and there was like a bunch of other stuff that went with it, but it became super popular once he started making shoot 'em ups with those characters. It actually has a pretty interesting history. I don't really play a lot of Toho stuff because I'm not a degenerate. I'm always saying that jokingly. There are some cool Toho games, and they're certainly very, very difficult, but like it's just not my style. The fandom went crazy with it. Like if people dress up like all the characters now. Oh my god, I'm getting destroyed over here. Skip that pattern. Alright, I'm gonna just drop a bomb. Enough. Get out of here. You're done. Yeah, his name is Zun. Z-U-N. Okay. I think we get to see an ending, but it's not a good ending. Because I died. I don't get to fight the true last boss. Sorry, guys. Very mysterious. That's the commander. He's like some old dude. There's too many Toho games. Mission complete with a question mark? Yeah, this is like the bad ending. There is a true ending, but it requires a lot more skill than I'm capable of. They hide his face. It's very mysterious. Yeah, right. It's a fraud. I'm a fraud. Alright, so that's Dodonpachi Daifukkatsu. So I'm gonna play the gimmicky game that I was mentioning earlier. let's get out of here. So, there is an interesting game that I was talking about earlier that Cave made, and it's a visual novel. Yeah, we're on the Xbox 360, man. All these games are on Xbox 360. I thought. Oh, did you miss my intro? I think you missed my intro. Yeah, man. All these shmups, Cave Company Limited. They made all these shmups. Well, they made most of these shmups. All right, so the one that we're going to play that's really goofy, Instant Brain, okay? This is a horrible visual novel. This is like I guess the premise is you're a guy that has a gun that can like read people's minds or something. So Cave made this. It even has like an intro, like a little intro video. Here. This is straight anime with horrible design for all the girls. I don't get, you know, look this game up on your own time. I'm gonna play this just to prove a point. His gun can like read people's memories or something, and he uses that to his advantage. And if you're dealing with like a creepy dude, then yeah, there's problems, right? There's android girls that are kind of like loosely based on other girl characters from other shmups, like at least the general design of them. When I tell you this game is horrible, I mean it. Like, this game is awful. They put all this production value into it. I wonder if this is gonna like get me copyright. There goes his memory gun. Instant Brain. All right, so Cave made this, and you're probably asking to yourself, Cave made a visual novel? I thought they were known for their shmups, and you would be right. However, they made this nonsense, and I think that they knew that people were not going to buy this game. Why do I know this? Can I like not select a save file? Yes. Okay, so check this out. This is what the game looks like. I'm going to hit the start button on this, and I'm going to translate this for you when it pops up. Just to give you guys some context, because this is important context. Okay? Yeah, I know. Yeah, I noticed that too. So this pops up the first time you play the game without a save file. This game has a secret. Don't tell anyone who hasn't played the game yet. So when you start this game, the very first thing it tells you is that this game, there's a secret in this game that you can unlock. And it tells you specifically, do not tell people about it. Right? And you're thinking to yourself, oh, that's mysterious. That's weird. Why would that be in there? What kind of secret are we talking about? Right? Well, for those who played this game, let me see if I can like return to the menu here. For those who actually went through the trouble of playing this game and doing all the nonsense that you have to do to get to the end, this is what they reward you with. Well, it's too late now. This game had a bunch of specials that you would unlock while you were playing. And what the thing that they gave you on here was, they gave you Dodonpachi. Dodonpachi, the original game. But there's also a Dodonpachi that you can play with the Kinect. So that game I just played, this is the second in the series of Dodonpachi games. but they give you the bonus, the entire, like, they ported a version of Dodonpachi, which is arguably the best port of the game, onto the Xbox 360 as a bonus hidden behind a visual novel. I have a Kinect. I don't have it hooked up, though. My plan is I wanted to do a Kinect stream just for that and like do a bunch of other Kinect things, so I might do that later because I do have a handful of other Kinect games, and I just want to tell everybody how bad it was. I'm not doing that tonight. Today I'm testing my arcade stick. But yes, you know, give me a rain check on that. I do have plans for an awful Kinect stream in the future. Anyway, the point is, this game exists on here. You can play this game, and not only is this game on here, this game had online leaderboards. A hidden game and a visual novel that was a secret that they told you not to tell anybody about had online leaderboards. How stupid is that? How absolutely ridiculous is this? So yes, that's what's up. Now this is a very basic port. It's not full like the other games that I'm playing, but you can play. I mean, obviously now, who knows if the servers are still active? I doubt it. I doubt you could actually still get servers on there. But like, I can't adjust my audio. You know, they just tell you on or off. But you guys get to see what the original game kind of looked like. So how crazy is that? Now, obviously, I can't get online. How nuts is that, man? How crazy, how insane is that? That you can play the original Dodonpachi. I'm gonna do laser.
Okay. The countdown begins. 3, 2, 1, go.
Don't look down. This game shouldn't have any shimmering because it's actually properly scaled, but you know, you don't want to do it. It's okay. So yeah, this is when they first started. This is the previous version of the game, or one of the previous versions of the game, which on the Xbox 360 it was hidden behind a horrible visual novel. And my theory is, which a lot of people seem to agree, is that they knew that Instant Brain is not going to sell very well. They knew that people wouldn't care about a visual novel, particularly from Cave, so Cave had one of their guys go ahead and port the full game to Instant Brain, and they knew that it would be word of mouth, and they would let people like figure out that, oh yeah, by the way, if you buy this game, you get access to a free shmup. And that's how they wanted people to virally tell others about it. Are you ready? Your mission starts now. Are you ready? A lot simpler compared to the other game, right? Did you look down? If you look down, you're in trouble. You're in trouble if you look down. So yeah, very funny Easter egg on this game. An entire game that you can play. The other thing that they included was another game that they made called Nin2 Jump. It's a platformer game where you're like speedrunning. It's trying to get to the end of the stage as fast as you can, but it has a really interesting graphical design to it. I haven't played it too much, but it does seem kind of interesting. It was a game that you could buy on Xbox Live, but they included it as a bonus on this game as an unlockable. Look at all those flowers. So back then, this game was a bit. I was going to say this game was about a bit easier, right as I ate it. Come here, bomb. It made me overextend myself.
Now, are you ready?
Dee-dee-dee. Oh my god! What is that nonsense? Wow, I should have just used the bomb. What a dummy. If I had used the bomb, I would have survived that. Oh, I got an achievement. Click stage 2. How cool is that? Stage 3 is usually where I check out. I don't have any extra lives, so... Yeah, there it is. literally as I was saying it.
Game over.
So yeah, what a funny little bonus. What a funny little bonus that was. And then the other game was Nintu Brain. This game has a funny art design. I think I need to switch over to 16:9. I've never seen such a bizarre game. Oh, is it X for dash? I think I'm supposed to play this on like actual controller. There's no jump button. You have to be a ninja, right? Oh yeah, there's a jump button. So it's kind of like a puppet show, I guess, would be the best way to describe that. Oh no. You had to collect all the scrolls to escape. And you can see how, like, what does it say? Shinkiroko? Shinkiroko? New record? Shinkiroku. Is that how you say record in Japanese? I didn't even know. Anyway, that's a fun game. Let me exit. Oh, I'm still streaming. I just played the Instant Brain port of Dodonpachi. Alright, so let's get out of here. Cool. It's kind of hard to read. Like, that game is like really kind of like fuzzy for some reason. I don't know why they chose to be that fuzzy. Welcome in, Jan. Nice to see you. I'm playing all the cave shmups. That's it. That's how you do it. How do I keep the... There we go. I'm playing all of them. No, probably not every single one. I played the obvious ones. I played Ketsui. I've played do I not have Ikaruga on here? I do. Okay. I played Ketsui, obviously. First game. I just played the Dodonpachi Instant Brain. I have not played Guwange yet. Maybe I'll play it next. I played Daifukkatsu. I played Deathsmiles because the Faint Soul was in here earlier. I played this version of Deathsmiles. Played something else, didn't I? I guess that's it. I've only played like 5 or 6 games so far. Although I am convinced that this JLX stick is a lot better than I expected. It's really not that bad. I wasn't sure if the JLX was going to be like kind of too loose. Like JLFs are kind of too loose, but the JLX was actually pretty decent. So yeah, let me switch over to the 4x. Was this game was 4x3, right? I think it was. Is this game anime enough for you, Vector? So yeah, as Jahan mentioned, this game had a weird refresh rate in the arcade, and it didn't really transfer over all that well. And yeah, it plays at the wrong speed, but that's okay though, because at this point, did this get ported to anything else? I don't know that it got ported to anything else. Oh. Oh, okay. I'm just gonna play arcade mode. Yeah, this is the only port, right? Okay, I figured as much. I didn't know if like some other port got. Wait, where's my? Is it under extra display? It's probably under extra display. I bet you it's under extra display. What the heck did you expect me to do here? What in the world is this? Excuse me? Why can you do it? Why is this possible? Excuse me? Can I just like, yeah, can I just like do it like a normal person as opposed to just rotating it? That's wild. Arbitrary rotating. Change window, drop priority. A higher value will display this window preferentially. Okay. You can change the transparency, so that's more than I'm used to, actually. Alright, we're playing arcade. We'll do shot, bomb, auto shot. Summon Shikigami. Do they have a Shikigami? Probably on the other modes. Yeah, we need to adjust the sound too. It's just lame that the only port runs too fast. Yeah. You are correct, sir. How to play. Why not? Character power-up. Spirit power-up. Bomb pickup. Life recovery. Destroying enemies in succession will build up skulls at the top of the screen. At a certain level, enemies will start to drop gold coins. Cha-ching! Master your Shikigami. Holding the button down and swinging your Shikigami in the enemy fire allows you to slow their movement down, defeating an enemy with their own bullets. Will turn those enemies into coins. Cool. We're just gonna play the arcade mode. Offline play. One piece side. Shishin. Osame. Gensuke. Oh, you can see their Shikigami's behind them. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I got it. I figured it was a two button game. They're shimmering, of course, again, because the I grab him and move him around. because the scaling is not perfect. I purposely scaled it to fill my screen, so... Oh god, I just got hit. Run into... That is a fun mechanic, actually. You just grab an enemy and like throw them into their own bullets. That's cool. Yeah, you know, I think I played a Japanese version of this and I didn't understand it, but now that I can read, I get it now. They're all dead. What's a Din Mac? I'm gonna grab it. Oh no! What's my bomb do? Oh, it just does really cool laser. Oh god. Oh no. You can just slow. Yeah, I see what you mean. That's kind of rough. That's an inside joke of ours, Vector. We're letting you in on ancient lore from our younger years. I thought, oh no, I'm dead. Well, that's it. Them's the breaks. I only play until I die, so I didn't see if there was a spot that changed the amount of like lives and stuff. Oh, I'm so cool now. I'm in first place. How cool am I? No thank you. All right, well, there goes that game. I need to try that game out more though. I'm intrigued at how that game plays. All right, it's getting late, guys. It's 12:30. I've been streaming for 2 hours. Best inside jokes are the ones that come from lacking the context of another inside joke. Yes, exactly. I'm glad you understand that concept. Why is it not like do favorites only whenever I'm doing that? Okay, there we go. All right, so I should probably play a unique game. I've played 2 Dodonpachi games. I've played Ketsui. I played Mushi. Oh, that's right. I played Futari for a bit. I have not played Muchi. I've not played Pink Sweets. Ride the Ghost Whip. Just played Guwange. I played this Dodonpachi. I played a Deathsmiles. I don't like a.k.a. Katana that much, but it's a side-scrolling game, and I'm not good at those. Anyway, so I think what I'm going to do, just to end the stream... Yeah, Jahan knows what's up. Jahan feels me. Yeah, the rules that I set for myself is basically, I set it as easy as I can, or play the easier mode, and basically I just keep playing until I die. And then when I die, I swap it up. So that way we get the most coverage. I don't remember changing this, but apparently I did. I don't know why that was defaulted there. I'm not gonna turn my high score on, so I will show this though. I had fun having this show up on the other when I was playing the other game. I think this is the type of game that Oh yeah, you could do all this crazy stuff with the extra windows and stuff. Yeah, I remember that. You can make your own layout for a stream if you really wanted to. This is the type of game that I think PSU Let Me would like. I don't know if he's familiar with ESPGaluda. All arrange. Let's listen to arrange music. It's a bit too Yagawa. Yeah, it is. I like Muchi pork, but yes, I agree. It's a little bit on the too much taste, too much Yagawa taste. We're gonna play the. Is there a novice mode? Heck yeah, there is. We're gonna adjust the size. you gotta clip that stupid note. Play easy. Kakusei. Actually, it should just be like that, right? Shot, Kakusei, turbo shot. Alright, whatever, that's fine. Someone I follow was playing with that the other day. You mean this game? They were playing this game? Were they dope? Was it cool? Yeah, I think this is gonna be my last game, Lux. I'm feeling this one to be my last one. I feel the cosmos. But thank you for hanging out, and thank you for the sub, man. You're so cool. You're such a cool guy. I appreciate you. In fact, hold on.
You smart. You very smart. You a genius. You loyal. I appreciate you.
Thank you. Was this game really that skinny? I don't remember it being that skinny. The first game got ported eventually to something, right? What did they get ported to? Alright, it's time to fly! Esprade is the one that came out after this one, wasn't it? That one was on like PS4, I think. Didn't that one get a port to PS4? Yes, that gives me all that stuff. And then ESPGaluda, I think, was like PS2 game. It was a PS2 game, right? Did it get a port beyond PS2? Whoa! I remember Drew really liked this game. Drew Chang. He had a soft spot for this game. I thought it was okay. I didn't love it. I felt like I liked of the two games that came out during that same time period. I liked the other one better. I liked Mushihimesama Futari. But it's not bad. Like this one is not a bad game at all. Oh, what's up? It's on PS2 and that's it. Okay. Well, that's that, I guess. I should test this controller on the PS2. This controller that I'm using, the one I modded, that's wireless, it also has a Bluetooth mode, and my PS2 Ultra Slim has a Bluetooth module installed into it. So perhaps I could test this on my PS2 games. I have a handful of shmups on there, and I didn't even think about that, but yeah, technically I could play with this controller. Switch my gun type. Whew. Yeah, I turned on. I've been using the arranged music for the games that have them. Just to be, you know, unique, I guess. Nowadays, the friggin' all the M2 shot triggers ports, they come with like a million different soundtracks nowadays. You get some real bangers. I'm not playing this game properly. I know that you're supposed to like swap and like change modes to eat bullets and stuff. But I don't remember the specifics about the game. It's okay though. I'm not trying to play proper game. Just this, for all intents and purposes, this is just a showcase. What J-Han said. Whoa, that was close. It slipped by there. Power up. I saw that they had like a new port of a new Gradius game included in that too. But that was kind of neat. Can I like eat them? Salamander 3. You can slow down. That's what it is. Did you buy that collection? What's your experience with shmups, Vector? I don't think I've ever talked to you about the shoot 'em up games. Are you a fan of any of them? Like, do you have a favorite? Is there any game that you played in the arcade? Yeah, M2 generally does really good work. There's a few exceptions where like they don't always knock it out of the park, but if you're buying an M2 game, it's probably going to be good because they actually care about the end product. Like I could easily recommend an M2 game. You know, they've done a lot of them. They did a lot of the conversions for they've been working since before the Sega Ages games. It's obvious that a bunch of game fans work at M2. That's the best way I can put it. They're fans of the games that they port. And they always put in the extra mile to make sure that the games are good whenever they come out, including extra modes or extra features or in some cases completely brand new games. So it is kind of neat that they're still around making stuff, porting games and stuff. You have a convoluted history with the genre, really? So now, you can't just say that. Now I'm curious. Yeah, exactly. The mini projects were cool. The ports they'd done, some of the ports they did to Wii, the Castlevania game that they did. Friggin', they did a Fantasy Zone on the Sega Ages on PS2, which is like a completely brand new conversion, like a Fantasy Zone 2 port that didn't exist to arcade spec, which was like really cool. Like they've done a lot of neat stuff. It's just a lot of great stuff. I don't have any more bombs. I'm out of bombs. How embarrassing. Yeah, the Monster World Sega Ages. Oh shoot. You have to ask me when I'm streaming. I don't want to type an SA in your chat. That's fair. That's fine. I was more just interested if you had like an actual favorite game. If you had a favorite game at all. A favorite game or two, but if you have a long convoluted history, then yes. Do you have a child with this shmup? Are you paying are you paying the child support? Shmup support? I'm very happy with this JLX stick, by the way. Have you tried a JLX, J-Han? Like, have you actually had a chance to try out the JLX? The actuation is like, it's not as loosey-goosey as a standard JLF. Like, it feels really kind of, tight isn't the word I would use, but it is responsive. It still feels like a JLF, but the actuation is like way more, like when I hit the button, I'm not waiting for the micro switch to activate. It's actually pretty decent. Like, I'm happy with it. I would prefer a Famitsu stick, but like this actually isn't like half bad. Like I like it. I like it. I like it. Look at that E. Who are you? What's going on? Now, she looks like she's from a Toho game. She's Toho coded. Whoa, 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 whoa. I guess I would have had to activate my swap when I was closer to the checkpoint in order to make the most of that, I guess. Not a fan. You're a fan of Raiden. Okay, that's cool. Raiden is respectable. They have a lot of good games. In that series, at least the earlier games were a lot better. Raiden 4 is not that great, but it's okay. We forgive them. They can't all be winners. You played most of the games you streamed today, but you never got that into them. I mean, that's fine. Shmups are not for everybody. I was just wondering, like, if you had like a favorite or two, and Raiden is a perfectly acceptable answer. It's a series of the pedigree, and they're fairly fun. Today I'm choosing Cave because I knew Cave would get me like moving crazy on the stick. It's an interesting pattern. Similar to that Ketsui pattern. Give me them jams, girl. Give me them flower petals. I'm not playing this game optimally at all, and I realize that. Ooh, dragons. Some games are just like... Some games are on novice mode particularly, like some games are just like way easier than the other ones, huh? Novice mode on Futari is not nearly as easy as this is, man. Futari like still handed me my butt. And I guess it's because of the scoring, right? It probably has something to do with like the fact that the scoring system is so dependent on swapping sides and like all that other stuff. Like blowing up stuff on purpose so you can get points for it. You were actually watching somebody play ESPGaluda II last night. It's funny to see it again already. Yeah, you know? Small world, I guess, right? Small world? Oh, God. I got hit. See, that would have been a death if I was not playing novice. Yeah, I really gotta like if I was to put time into this game, I would have to like look up the frickin' System 11, whatever that name of that shmup forum is. Figure out how to play games. To figure out how to play games. To play us out. To play us out? What does that mean? Oh god. I didn't mean to do that. That was a mistake. There you go. 1 and 2 are both relatively easy to survive. The scoring requires you play. Yeah, I'm getting that impression. I don't think I've watched too many playthroughs of this game to get a sense of how you actually are supposed to play this game. But I'm sure it's rough. Well, I got hit. Well. It's getting dense. Freaking Transformers, man. The Power Rangers. Oh, that's definitely a pattern. Freaking jump rope. He's having a very good time. You get the monitors on this that show up on the That's cute. There we go. Give me them honeycombs. If I'm remembering right, you have to go to Kakusei Over, or whatever it's called when you stay in the bullet time too long, and then you have to stay there for a certain amount of time. Then that does something to your score multiplier, but it goes away if you get hit. Yeah, my score is like a pittance right now. It's not very high at all. I think this is the last stage. Because I haven't been using the Kakusei flip thing. It's another version of Children. Bada bada bing. Bang, bang, bang. They're using the same keyboard sound. Just Children ESPGaluda mix. Bada bada bing. Bing, bing, bing. Bing, bing, bing. Yeah, you gotta have Children in the shmup, man. Is it a real shmup if you don't have a remix of Children in your game? Whoa, 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 whoa! Don't look down. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh man, oh god, oh man! I screwed up. That was perfect. That would have been like the perfect opportunity to get a ton of points, and I just screwed it all up. Get the multiplier. Get the multiplier. Keep blowing stuff up. Yeah, they do it on purpose. You see it? I'm getting it now. I'm understanding what they want me to do. And then I just got hit right there. Yeah, that's tough. That's I see what you mean by being risky. That's actually pretty rough. It's like you're inviting the bullets. It's like they're inviting us in. E. Who are you? Shinra Milneheimat. What does Shinra mean? Is it Latin for something? And the question is, why is it turning red as opposed to purple or blue? That's what I don't understand. Ah! Oh god, oh god. Okay, that was not bad. Okay, I almost ate that. I don't know how to avoid that. That was a solid wall of bullets. Like, there was no way I could have avoided that, I don't think. I'm just wasting my energy because clearly I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, alright, okay. Not too bad. Oh, brother! I almost ate that. Jeez, I wasn't expecting that to just poop all over myself. Whoa, whoa, whoa! That's cool. I like that. That's Ketsui-like. I like those patterns. Not nearly as dense, but I got hit. That's a cool pattern, actually. I like that. Shoot. Gomenasai. Oh, your face fell off. I saw that. Is that the final boss? Nope. One more stage. Is SHMUP like a good game, Jahan? I don't know anything about it. I feel like, didn't it get a sequel? Or am I crazy? Because I feel like it was on Mr. It rules. I feel like it was on SHMUP was first, right? And then ESPGaluda came out after the fact. I might hop on the Mr. after I'm done with this game just to see it because I don't remember playing it, and I'm pretty sure it's on the Mr. core. I'm just curious to see how it plays. It runs well? Okay, great. Maybe before I end the stream, I'll pop that in real quick and see how it plays. Yeah, I figured it would be different. I don't remember playing it before. You really have to like blow stuff up, man. I gotta like find destructibles to cash in on my chips. Like that little dude there that didn't pop up in time. I see what you mean by routing. Like, you have to know what's going to spawn at when in order to make the most of that. And then milk a bunch of shots and then blow something tiny up so you can convert the points. But since I don't know where anything is, I'm not... Oh, shoot. There's nothing I can really do. Oh, they added a new character? Oh, that's kind of cool. That's neat. Guys, I haven't been paying attention. Have you guys seen any ads this stream? Because I think I've been so focused on the game that I didn't realize... I just killed a bunch of fairies. I didn't realize that, if I've had ads run or not, so... I think I've just been so enthralled that I haven't noticed if there was a notice. I'm killing all the munchkin fairies. Give me your honeycombs. Can't get enough of that honey crisp. Oh, 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 oh. I got hit. E. E for energy. Not for ESPGaluda. But you can keep it going and keep getting more, right? I get it now. They want me to be a betting man. Now we have to fight the core. What in the... what the heck is that? Holy crap. Okay. Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all doing good? Garuda. Here we go again. Freaking orchestral strap or orchestral straps. Orchestral stab. Oh god. Yeah, the arranged music's pretty good. Oh. Gotta love the operatic voice sample. Oh, shoot. Oh, that was a waste. I didn't mean to hit that button. That probably would have been the thing that, like, set off all the bonuses. Oh, wow. I wonder who did this version of the soundtrack. There's not that many sprites on screen. I feel like a fraud because like this feels like it shouldn't be moving this slow. Oh crap! I still got hit. I still got hit. I fell into it. This is like slow motion, man. Oh no! Now I'm dead. I'm dead. Okay, well, you know. It is what it is, I guess. Epilogue. 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 I beat the game, guys. I'm so good. I'm so good at this game, guys. Look at how cool I am. Look at that anime kid. Look at that anime kid. Thank you for the GG, PS. You love me. Appreciate it. I know true gamer skill. Real recognize real. Yeah, I realized I didn't get a single achievement that entire game. Probably because I was playing on novice. I have to like set all the default settings in order to earn achievements, I guess. I love Makoto Asada. Along with my carne asada. Hirooka. Asagi female, Asagi male. This braid will have 3 buttons. We got normal shot, strong shot, and the bomb. And the bombs work like Galuda, the meter, and how you can charge it and absorb bullets. Okay. There goes the goat, Manabu Namiki. He's the homie. Reeb. Wait, what? Famitsu? What's that supposed to mean? Supervisor. Oh, they actually got like a bunch of people from Microsoft. Alright, man. Yeah, I was planning on raiding Yusuf anyway, so I'll probably end up in there if he's still going by the time I'm done. But thanks, man. See you around. Thanks for hanging out. Cave Company Limited. Oh, I got a omake. Very nice. I unlocked an omake. Strong shot is limited how many bullets can be out at a time, but the scoring trick is weird. You get 16 multiplier. Oh, I'm not saving that. Having your overlapping the sprite when you kill it. Oh, okay. All right. That's that game. We'll go ahead and sign out of here. In fact, I probably should just turn the Xbox off. Let me change my title info here real quick. And then I'm going to turn this off. Let's see. Oh, I believe it. Should be there. Esperday Express Raider. There you go. Guess there's one that's Japan and one that's not. I'm gonna play the not Japanese one. Might have to rotate my screen though. Let me go get my remote. Yeah, I sure do.
Atlas. Presented by K.
Atlas. Define the buttons. Oops. Define my buttons. Hello? Right, left, down, up. Main shot, power shot, guard barrier, start, coin, pause, no. There we go. (2018) So I guess Atlas was responsible. Oh, this was back when they were using the old cave logo, like that goofy looking that goofy looking text. That 90s. Why is everything like instantly recognizable? So we got 3 characters. We got Irori, we got JD 5th, we got Yusuke Sagami. Sure. Why not? Times were different back then. Got some power-ups there. Okay. And you said the bomb is like a shield. Okay. So how many power-ups do I have to collect? Oh, I have to collect like 9? Is that right? And if I shoot it out, like, oh, I see. Okay, my bar on the bottom left is filling up. Okay. I see. And then that, I can double tap. New Jack City. Yeah, I don't think I've actually ever played this before. I think this is my first time playing this game. honest, I don't remember this at all. So I would remember if I played this game, but I guess I haven't. I've definitely played ESPGaluda on PS2, and obviously I own ESPGaluda II on 360. All right. The guys dying are really cute. Can't really tell where my hitbox is though. Oops. I guess it's the small of my back. So really, there's no reason why I shouldn't be using the power. Like, as long as I have the power shot, just use it, right? Oh, shoot. Oh. So I keep going. Okay, and then that's how you absorb. You pull out the thing, and then you suck it up, and then you shoot it based on your other bar. Okay. Okay, I get it. Okay. Whoa. So I should always be using my power shot whenever my 15 bars fill up. I can probably just time it, and then of course my hyper bar or whatever the long bar is. That's the shield. What are we fighting for? I can't even read that. The freaking text just flew by. Okay. All right, I get it. I'm starting to get it. I think I like that. I would have to see how the other. So you're saying there's a third character? You said there was a third character. Did you mean that there was a fourth character that they added on the report? Because there were 3 on here. Oh shoot! I wasn't paying attention. Okay. Cool. Were they based on a later character, or are they just like a brand new character or something? Okay, yeah, I might actually pick it up. I'm liking what I'm playing right here, so I might just pick it up for the for whatever console it's available on. I'm assuming it's on PS4, so if that's the case, I'll probably pick it up for PS5. Oops. Oh, okay. So they brought to life a later character. Whoa! I don't have any more juice. Almost got away with it too. If it wasn't for these kids. Whoa. Oh no. I want please continue. All right, so yeah, I guess the decision has been made for me. I have no choice but to get it for PlayStation. even if the future of the world is uncertain. I'll do one more credit and then I'll have to call after that because it's getting late. Wah! I don't know how often those games go on sale. I have seen them on sale before. Like I know Dangnam Fever Bam. I know Dangun Feveron was one that they did, but I decided not to pick that one up because the game is like really goofy. And I don't know that I would enjoy it. I might play it on Mr. I know it's on Mr., so I might give it a shot also later just to see what the heck's going on. But yeah, like I've seen footage of that. I've seen enough footage of that game to know that it's just like a really weird game. Yeah, this game doesn't seem too bad. I think I might actually want to put some time in learning how to play that. It's not too bad, not too bad. All right, gentlemen. My wife, I think, is asleep, so I would say ladies and gents, but I'm pretty sure she's gone. So the final few, the final frontier, the faithful few. Let me see who's online, and perhaps we'll do a tiny little raid. It's possible that we could do a small inkling of a raid. Assuming anyone's online. The stages are timed and dang on Feveron, and you actually get more enemies to kill if you effectively speedrun it. Yeah. That sounds about weird. That sounds weird enough for me. All right. Wubba is that true? Okay, well thanks guys. Appreciate you hanging out. Pretty sure most people have left already, so maybe I won't do a raid. I'm sure that anybody that I would have raided with is probably already out or with at Yusuf's stream, so I'm not gonna make a big deal about it. But if you guys want to go hang out with Yusuf, let's go to Yusuf. But I'm not gonna raid him. I'm just gonna go to his stream and probably go straight to bed afterwards. So yeah, I would say it was fun playing these cave games, and the stick is pretty good. It runs pretty well. I like how responsive it is. I played all of these games wirelessly. 2.4 gigahertz mode. It works fantastic on my Xbox. I'm glad I was able to find out how to hack my Xbox in order to do that. So I can play now with basically this arcade stick works on every console that I own. Every modern console, I should say. Works on my Switch. It works on my PS4/PS5. It works on my Xbox Series. It works on anything direct input. It works on anything X input. So I'm very happy with it. And the fact that it's 2.4 gigahertz means it's better than Bluetooth. If I need to wire it, I can. I mean, yeah, this was a good investment. I was thinking I was going to mod one of my earlier sticks with like a board, but I didn't have to do that. I got a decent deal on the stick and I modded it. But yeah, it's nice. This is a good. I think the Mayflash. I'm impressed because Mayflash used to be synonymous with like not great quality. Anyway, thank you Lux for the sub. Appreciate you, bud. My wife is already asleep. I'm sure she's gone. She's away. She's on vacation. I'm going to be joining her this Friday. So I have a couple more streams in me between now and then. Good chance I'll be streaming every day until I leave. So maybe come back tomorrow. Maybe you'll see me again. Maybe I'll be playing something else. Probably won't be shmups, but it'll be something else. You know me. Anyway, thank you guys hanging out. Appreciate y'all. Take care. Good night. Talk to you later. Peace.